Hello, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get into it. First of all, today we will draw a desert, but it will be one for beginners. So please don't put the pressure on yourself. We will move here our palette. As I said before, you can Google palettes, and I choose this palette for my desert and for the cacti. We will start with a light sketch. I usually like to do the sketch with a crayon or a small brush, and usually in blue, just for not to have such a big contrast with the black. It's very easy, and the sketch, it's light. We will use this as an initial sketch, but please don't stress. I would love this video to be one that is very relaxing. I didn't want to make a very complex video in which taking account all the small details, because it's useless. As you can see here, we made the clouds, we made some distant rocks, and now we will just do a basic cacti. Of course, the one that is in the front, it's bigger, and the one that will be back, it will be a little smaller. As you can see here, basically we made a special layer where we do the sketch, and then we will make the next step of the sketch in another layer with better details and a better contouring. Of course, I kept the blue because now we will start to make the sky. You know, in Krita, the wonderful thing is that you can experiment with all kind of brushes. So please enjoy the process and don't hurry. It's such a wonderful tool because you can use everything, and you can check different textures and different instruments that you can actually apply after that in real life. Why not? I like to draw this. Uh, I like to draw this way, the sky, and add a little smoothing, and then add a little gray. Of course, it's. I'm trying to create a little. I'm trying to create here just some depth in our drawing. It's very important not to have a flat drawing, and this is something that you can show through line and through some shadows. Now we will start the part with the desert. As you can see, I always use the palettes just informative. After that, I take the palette and use the tool to select the color, and then I can choose which versions or hue or whatever of this color I need. Here also we will try to make more depth. That means that we will use more strong colors in the front of the drawing and some washed up, even brighter in the back of the drawing, lighter, just to try to add some additional depth in our drawing. This is a fast drawing and I wanted to keep it light. Of course, you can follow step by step, but just please enjoy this process and try to make your own. Move the cactus around, change the colors. You can use other brushes just to experiment. For the cacti here, I choose the base color. I like to color in these sequences. I like to, first of all, take a middle color that will be the solid color everywhere. Then I like to block the shadows. And the last part is to add small details and add the lighter part, which you can see the light hitting the cactus. And in this situation, I use the lighter green. I also like to add small details like the lines you can see on the cactus. In the background, I also wanted to make it more realistic, that bush. And Yes, I forgot to mention that it's better for everything to be done layer by layer. You can rename your layers. I never do that because I hate doing that. It's something that it's so boring to me that I cannot do it. It's horrible and it takes all the fun out of the drawing for me. So yeah, I never do that. In the final part of the drawing, now we will make the shadows, some small details, and yeah, this is basically it. As I told you, you can also add more texture in order to create some visual depth and not have a flat drawing. But it's very important to see where the shadows hit, to try to visualize the position of the cactus and add some random textures, and basically that's how you draw the cactus. Here I was trying to make the shadow, but of course you can change, and this is the best thing in Krita. You can go back and redo it. There's nothing that you can ruin when it comes to your drawing, and this is the thing that actually make it more enjoyable. Here I just added a line to somehow combine the sky and the earth, and that's it. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. And please don't forget to subscribe because I'm actually preparing more videos with this kind of tutorials.